So, afternoon. I don't know if many of you know this, but today is the day of Pentecost, which was the day that God, after Jesus ascended into heaven, God breathed life into the apostles and people in the upper room. It was basically a bunch of people, like 130 people were packed in this upper room, and they all were waiting on God's or Jesus' direction, because he said he'll send somebody after him. So they were waiting and they were praying, and they were praying intensely, and they were hiding because they were scared of being persecuted. And then all of a sudden, this rush of a roaring wind came through the house, and these tongues of fire, these flames, descended upon each head, and they all began to speak in other languages. Like you could be standing next to somebody, he started speaking Greek. Somebody next to them would be speaking in Arabic or other languages. And people on the street stopped and they recognized their own language from their country. And they said, how could this happen? These people are all Hebrew. And then it allowed Peter to speak to the crowds. And tongues of fire coming down on top of people's heads must have been crazy intense. And to have that fire fall on us again, spiritually as people, I feel like Christians are missing out on some of the most I don't even know how to describe it, but we're missing out on some of the elements of Christianity that we haven't had in a while, because we're so busy to just do church the way we need to do church, with worship and a lecture or a sermon, and then we dismiss. But we don't take time for the Holy Spirit to move. When we take time for the Holy Spirit to move in our lives, imagine what we could do. Maybe that mustard seed wouldn't be so imaginable. So where's the fire at in your life? Has it been diminished? Is it almost diminished? Is it roaring like a inferno? That's all for today, my misfits.